What's up, everyone? Welcome back to After the Storm, and welcome back to the NHL 2005 Dynasty Mode Series. We're on to game number 2 of the second round. We took game number 1 from the Vancouver Canucks 4-2 in our last episode. We are on to game number 2 now, trying to keep home ice advantage, trying to take a stranglehold 2-0 series lead against a feisty Canucks team. We're not going to preview the team or preview the matchup, I should say, because there's not anything really different. I would assume they're going to still start Kluche. So all we're going to do is just take a look quickly around the league at the playoff tree and see where the other series are at. In the Western Conference, we of course took game number 1 against the Vancouver Canucks. In the other series, Anaheim. Anaheim taking game number 1 against Calgary. Calgary, who was eliminating a team I expected to be facing for sure. Not only facing Detroit probably in the conference finals. I expected that we were going to face Minnesota at some point. Minnesota out in round number 1 in 5 games, disappointingly. But Anaheim taking that game from Calgary is a bit of a shocker. And on the eastern side, Tampa takes game number 1, the reigning Stanley Cup champions, trying to get themselves back to the Cup final as well. And Philly, who had the miraculous reverse sweep against the Devils in round number 1, they are down 1-0 against Buffalo. So far, the top seeds are all ahead in their series. But anyways, let's not waste any more time, guys. Let's get into game number 2 of the series against the Vancouver Canucks. We're live in Denver, Colorado, Pepsi Center tonight, game number 2. Avalanche up 1-0 so far in this series. Anthem is next, followed by puck drop. We are ready to kick it off here in Denver. Avalanche took game number 1. Canucks put up a fight. The Avalanche take game number 1 4-2 in this building a couple nights ago. Now they look to take game number 2. Still remaining undefeated as Surrey off the draw. Dump that one in. There's Sakic a shot. Sakic again rips a shot. That one's blocked. A couple 44s colliding in the neutral zone. There's Bertuzzi getting knocked down. A heavy back check from Milan Hajduk, who opened the scoring in game number 1. Here's Sopel. Sopel there. Big hit by Surrey on Brent Sopel. Sakic ripping a wrist shot. Good save by Kluche. Sakic getting knocked down after throwing his weight around. Jovanovski there, bringing it back the other way. There's Bertuzzi getting through, and he can't get a great chance off against Theodore, who aggressively came out to stop him. Forsberg avoiding a hit. Line changes on. There's Modano there. Back in front. Guerin was centering for Modano. Puck couldn't find him. Yager off the bench. Morrison brings it back for the Canucks. Linden there. It's turned over at the line, though. There's Modano. Modano takes a hit after a shot that was blocked. Yager finishes his man Morrison against the boards, and he takes a hit himself. Guerin, 60 goals this past season. Linden, shot on. Good pad stop by Theodore, controlling the rebound as well. It's Yager turning it over on Sammy Salo. Yager around the net, turning, firing a heavy wrist shot on. Good blocker save. Puck turned over, but it is offside as it came over and back. Joel Quenneville's strong season behind the bench, leading his team. The top record in the NHL after a very rocky early portion of the season saw them way out of playoff range. Took them a long time, but they got the legs under them, became the best team in hockey for a very long stretch. Sedin there finds Arvidsson. Arvidsson shot on. He had a goal in game number 1 that handcuffed Jose Theodore. Here's Riku Hall. Shot on. Big save by Kluche there. Handles it. Finds an outlet for it. Mikulishin back in front, finding Hall again, and Kluche makes a big glove save in tight to keep that one out of the net. Magnus Arvidsson, as we take a look, his lone goal, the playoffs so far. Gave the Canucks some life in game number 1. However, wasn't enough as Sakic's 3-2 marker late in the third, and his empty netter sealed the deal for Avalanche in game 1. Kluche there. 5:24 to go in the first. Colorado winning that draw, as they did so often in game number 1. There's Yager turning and firing. Bertuzzi back. Odd man rush. Bertuzzi a shot. Big rebound, but Lyles gets to it first. Makes sure that nothing comes of that one. Sopel finding Naslund up the wing. Naslund over to Bertuzzi. Chance there. Bertuzzi gets knocked. Back comes Guerin. Rips a shot. A blocker stop by Kluche. Jamnov bringing it out. Jamnov, Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi there. Shot on. Looking for a rebound. He gets tied up. Great back check from Adam Foote to make sure that the rebound wasn't present. And Jovanovski now going to go off for interference. We get our first penalty of the series. No penalties in game number 1. 5-on-5 the whole way through. So late in the period, minute 11, and the Avalanche will have an opportunity to get something generated here as that puck won back all the way past Guerin, spinning off, looking for setup, and that pass handcuffs Sakic and comes out. Here's Forsberg. Forsberg shot. Caught Kluche going the other way, and now Sakic is going to go off for a hook on Trevor Linden. We're going to go to 4-on-4 hockey to end the period here. Sakic not happy with the call. Quenneville pleading his case, but it's not going to matter. We're going to 4-on-4. 39.6 to go here in this first period. Staios off the draw with it. Maybe one last chance. No dice. So we'll head to the first intermission, the scoreless. Both goaltenders making some key saves here in the first. 4-on-4 to open up period number 2.
You'll play hockey with your childhood heroes during a fun-filled week that
we sit in the same position we did after the first period of game number 1, just without the score. 9-4 the shots for Colorado. 4-on-4 hockey to open the period. Forsberg and Medano are going to kick it off. Forsberg loses that draw to Morrison. Here's Blake. Blake a wrist shot on. Big rebound there. Kluche sticks right with him, makes that save, and now Vancouver's going to have an abbreviated power play for roughly about 30 seconds. Forsberg finishing his man. Oland along the boards. Jovanovski can't get the shot away. Back in front. Oh, and he deked in front. Got a chance on it. Theodore makes a nice save, keeping this one scoreless. Here's Forsberg. Trying to battle through. He can't manage it. Jovanovski. Blake tries to dump him into his own bench. Sakic out of the box. Surrey coming out over and getting that shot away as Sakic was dumped. Jovanovski in tight. Salo. Sedin off the bench. Arvidsson, he had a goal in game number 1. Oh, and Surrey gets back on him just in time. Here's Bure. Bure shot. Kicked away. Medano throws a big hit. Leak. Bumped by Voninen. And Ross with a press up against the boards by on Arvidsson rather. Here comes Bure. Havelbury, shot, stop there. Malik, pass back up, finds Solani. Solani tried to make a move, ran into Arvidsson, it's turned over. 12 to go in the second, an even game so far. Back and forth we go. Here's Jovanovski, Zhamnov. Jovanovski at the point, Bertuzzi there in front. Bertuzzi gets a shot away and a good blocker save by Jose Theodore. Turned over though, Theos turns it over to Naslund. Pass there, Solani takes a big hit. Zhamnov in front, Zhamnov shot. Great stop by Theodore. In front again, Naslund, oh, and he almost got the rebound. Some great saves from Jose Theodore. Back in front to Solani, and a great save the other way for Kluche. As he robs Solani in the slot all alone with that glove. Midway through the second period now, these teams firing away a couple penalties each. 4-on-4 hockey earlier in the period, or at least to kick it off. Here's Sakic the other way. Sakic making the move. Sakic grips a wrist shot, and Kluche's there. He swallows it up with a glove, plays it out to his teammate Salo. Olin taking a big hit from Blake. Salo back here. Cook, Salo, that one's going to come back out of the zone and turn it over for a second to Forsberg. Can't keep it. Back and forth here in the slot. Physicality picking up here in the game. Forsberg ripping a shot. Kluche the save. Salo turning it over. Dumps Forsberg. Makes sure he can't skate around to the net. Linden. Linden shot. Oh, looking for a rebound. Good save there, and the rebound's cleared. Rebound management has been key for the Avalanche so far in these playoffs. Here's Hayduk. Spinning off, turning and firing. Kluche gloves that one and will get a whistle as the Canucks were mid-change. Dano, Guerin, and Yager out. 2 minutes to go here in the second. Still scoreless here in game number 2. Lyles turns and fires. Good save there by Kluche. Back around the net, I should say. Lyles there. A chance. Oh, and Guerin from a sharp angle. He hit the side of the net. Kluche was sprawled out. Guerin rips a wrister. Sedin, big hit there. And that will do it. We are scoreless through 2 periods of a back-and-forth contest here in game number 2. We head to the third, deadlocked at nothing.
Please take a look at the scoreboard for a full listing of our
third period set to go. 0-0 the score. A goaltenders duel so far tonight. Kluche and Theodore. Excellent at both ends for both their squads. So it's an early offside for Lindros as he tried to bring it in. Sakic on the draw. Surrey dumping it in. Hits a Canucks player on the way in. Some shoving between the whistles here. The physicality has picked up. It's not the bad blood that you're used to seeing in a playoff series where lots of scrums, fighting, and these two teams obviously very much respect one another. The talent on both sides. The physicality has really remained whistle to whistle. It has not carried over into the breaks. There's Bertuzzi, Naslund. Bertuzzi there. Can't get the shot away, he's bothered. Here's Yager. Yager there. Zhamnov. Bertuzzi bringing it in. Good save by Theodore with the glove on Todd Bertuzzi. Zhamnov. The Canucks have really started taking this over here early on into the third, turning the puck over the neutral zone very well. Guerin dumping it in. Jovanovski bringing it back out. Quick outlet pass, but the Canucks are mid-change. Cook. Bumped by Surrey. It comes out of the zone. Here comes Forsberg. Top line out for Colorado. A hit there. Nobody will call as the refs are starting to let them play. Hayduk turns and fires a wrister. Kluche again making the save. Here's Forsberg. Forsberg shot on. Linden. Hayduk shot, it's blocked. Back in front, Hayduk, oh, and he tried to go 5-hole and against the grain against Kluche, and Kluche stuck with him the whole way. Still scoreless here in the third. That pass meant for Sakic. Doesn't find him. Linden will touch it up for icing. The puck will come down for a draw at the other end. Cook and the referee having some discussions. Lindros on the draw, he wins that. One aspect so far of this series that the Avalanche have very much dominated is that face-off circle. 4 guys that can win draws at will. Sakic, Modano, Lindros, and the best face-off man in the NHL this season, Andre Nikolitin on the 4th line. Here's Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi there. Solani still with the puck. Solani a shot. Great save by Kluche again. Doesn't let the rebound. There's Jamnov. Jamnov, big hit from Staios on him. Jamnov again in front. Naslund got the shot away, but again, great chance there. Bure against his former team. Spent many, many years with. Came the Russian Rocket with. He had an opportunity there, but Kluche makes the save on him. A goaltender's duel takes us to the final minutes of the third. We're in crunch time. 4 to go. Here's a chance there. Sakic, that puck flipped over, and Brendan Morrison made sure to clear that one out. Here's Surrey ripping a shot, and a penalty upcoming late here in the third to Matt Cook for interference. And the Avalanche now with a power play and an opportunity late in this game to break the deadlock. Head coach Mark Crawford not happy with the call at this stage of the game. Sakic on the draw against Bertuzzi. Wins it. Guerin. Shot. He's looking for a rebound, looking for a tip. Malik turns it over. Blake back with it. Blake stopping out. Finds Guerin spinning around. Back down low to Forsberg. Oh, and Guerin with a nice pass found Forsberg on the back door coming towards the net. Here's Sakic bringing it back in. Top unit still out. They might stay out the whole time. There's Blake. Blake around the net. Finds Forsberg at the point. His shot's blocked. Units are changing. Modano there. Mike Modano finds Solani. Solani wrister. Modano tried to wrap it, but he didn't get it around the net fully. He might have had a wide open net there. Solani shot. It's blocked. Modano there still. Fighting for it. 25 seconds remain. Hayduk turning it over against Jovanovski in the neutral zone. Jovanovski coming back, throwing a huge hit on Milan Hayduk, and Arvidsson's got a bit of a break. Arvidsson a shot on. Good save by Theodore there. Modano fighting for their rebound. Power play is over. Final minute is upon us here in the third. We're still deadlocked at 0. Goaltender's duel here in Colorado tonight. Theodore playing it out. Back to 5-on-5 we are. Here's Solani ripping a easy wrister for Kluche. Tchaikovsky. Shamnov gets hit. Hugged back the other way. Nikolitin throwing a huge hit there. Sopel, though, gets the puck from Riku Hall as an opportunity for Tchaikovsky might have been formulating there. There's Tchaikovsky, the speedy check winger. There's a wrister. Kluche the save. 20 seconds remain in regulation. Here's Matt Cook coming out of the box now. Matt Cook's shot, it was blocked. Turned over again, though. Linden gets hit by Staios. Final seconds here of the third. Here's Tchaikovsky driving in. Shot on. Big save for Kluche. Back in front. Scores! There's Tchaikovsky. Beating the buzzer. 1.8 seconds remain. And a fatal mistake from Kluche. Not wanting a face-off. has just cost the Canucks an opportunity to win this one in overtime. 1.8 seconds left in regulation, and Cherkasky gets the game winner in game number 2. It took 59 minutes and 58 seconds for a goal to be scored in this game, and Cherkasky is the one who pots it. As always, we leave you with the 3 stars of the matchup, and we will see you for game number 3 in Vancouver.
And tonight's first star for Vancouver, number 39, Dan Cloutier.
So what a finish to that game. 1.8 seconds left. Cloutier makes a horrible mistake playing the puck out, and then obviously sprawled, and Cherkasky just turns and fires. And that is how you get a 1-0. Honestly, I thought Vancouver was excellent that whole game. They really put up a fight against us. I was worried going into overtime against them. But man, like that's nuts. A crazy finish to game number 2. We have a 2-0 series lead. We keep our home ice advantage in the series. Now it shifts back to Vancouver. Maybe we're on the verge of another sweep here. We don't know yet. But that's got to be a very demoralizing loss for Vancouver. They were so close to forcing overtime. 1.8 seconds remaining in that one. And Cherkasky just gets to the game winner. And as always, coming out of that game, let's go ahead and take a look around the league. See where the other series are at. So on the Western side, Calgary has battled back to tie the series against Anaheim. Maybe I should move this over here. So 1-1 there. We're up 2-0. And on the Eastern side, deadlocked at 1s as well. Going to best-of-5 series. Tampa, Toronto. So Toronto battles back in game number 2 to tie the series up. Philly battling back in game number 2 to tie their series up as well. Very interesting stuff through game number 2. We're the only team that's got a 2-0 series lead heading into game number 3. So yeah, a good spot to be. Looks like there's going to be some really long series with some other teams, so we're hoping that we're going to get some tired squads heading into the next round. Anyways, guys, that'll wrap it up for episode, I don't know what episode we're on here. Episode 88, I think. Lindros's number. Anyways, game number 2 in the books, I should say, of round number 2. We have a 2-0 lead. Huge coming out of that one. A thrilling finish in game number 2. Marouche Cherkasky with 1.8 seconds left, getting the game winner. Absolutely huge. Big victory to put us up 2-0. So that'll do it for the episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys on the next one for game number 3 of the series in Vancouver.